Okay, hello, this is Olympia and welcome to another video, and I'm gonna check out Marchenghast, and I'm being quiet because I'm now at university and I don't want my roommates to hear me. Now, I haven't played this game a lot especially since getting to university. I haven't had a lot of time. Where am I going? Okay, this is gonna be right. Okay, we want to go this way, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played this game a lot. I did play the Christmas event, hence this horse, so creatively named Gingerbread, because why not? It looks like gingerbread, so, you know, it's cute. I like it. Oh yeah, I have a lecture in like half an hour, so we have got to be quick. Okay, that was the weirdest way to get up here, but this horse is super slow as well. Olympia, I'm so glad to see you. Long time no see. Yeah, you're telling me. What are you up to? Are you here to solve the mystery of the Marchenghast castle? A mysterious castle forgotten by all. I swear, it's right there in the mountains, but no one ever talks about it. Based on my research, the castle itself is not even that old. It was probably completed in the late 18th century, so why don't we know more about it? I saw that the drawbridge is up as always, and I couldn't hear anything from the castle, and also I didn't dare get closer for some reason. Here's my idea. Would you help me interview some of the people in Cape West Fishing Village? They live so close to the castle, they've got to know something. Sure, hop on. Oh, I don't remember who this person is, but the name of the horse for some reason, I do remember that. I really want the moth horse. I saw the moth horse. This is why I'm playing this game. It's because I want the moth horse, okay? I'm an ecology student. Like, that was immediately like hook, line, sinker, I'm gone. Let's ask around about Marchenghast Castle. I can't be the only history nerd that's dying to know more about its inhabitants or what happened to the place. It's like Beauty and the Beast castle or whatever in that film. Like, everybody just forgot it existed, even though like it's pretty hard to forget a massive castle ever existed, but like in England we just call any like mound a castle, so like just because there happened to be a castle there once. So like yeah, it's pretty hard to forget a castle. Pie's grandma talked about it long ago. She said it was cursed by evil witches and that we should never go anywhere near it. That would deter a lot of people. Oh, hello. Anyone, please come to Marchenghast. We need your help. Soon it will be too late. What was that? A vision? You drew a blank. Same here. Nobody knows anything. That's odd, right? What's that? You heard here? Someone heard? Heard? I can't read. You heard someone call for help? I didn't hear anything. Whoa, a mysterious call for help as we are investigating. You don't think it could be coming from Marchenghast Castle, do you? Couldn't hurt to check. I mean, if you keep giving me XP, I will be fine with it, so. I need to go check up on Sirio just to make sure he made it back to the stables alright. Oh yeah, we didn't ask what happened to him, so I don't know what's wrong with him. Best of luck, Olympia, stay safe. Because I did have the option and I immediately just pressed hop on, ride with me, so I don't actually know what's wrong with her horse. Yeah. That could be nice to just like, you know, slide in there for people that press a different thing. Whoa, hello. Oh, look at that. It just, oh, that was so cool. Okay. Okay, that is actually such a pretty shot. Halt, witch. You are not welcome here. I order you to retreat at once. That just looks like, what's that guy's name? Yidris? But female? I'm sorry. That's probably an insult. I don't really like Yidris. I know that there's like so many people that really think he's cute or whatever. No. I received a distress signal. I'm here to help. That one. You witches cannot deceive me with your tricks. Leave this instant. I will not warn you once more. No sane soul would wear such attire. Ouch. Only a rotten witch who tries to disguise themselves. In the name of Adine, I swear I am not a witch. My name is Olympia. Please just let me in so we can talk. If you still don't trust me afterwards, I will leave. In the name of Adine, you say? Whispering, that's never good, is it? We will let you in this once, but I recommend you do not try anything. Lower the drawbridge. Oh, look at that. gorgeous. I like the spikes on the bottom. These things, but they were on the bottom. I like that. That's actually a good place to build a castle because, you know, no one's getting up. I've been to a lot of castles in my life, so I'm a bit of like, and I've read a lot of information boards, so I'm not an expert, but I do know quite a bit about like castle defense, and that's some good castle defense. Like, no one's getting up here, and if this is your only like port of attack, like yeah, perfect castle defense. So yeah. Indeed, witches never come from that gate. Perhaps you are being truthful. Let me introduce myself. My name is Margaret. Yeah, just with an extra E. Margaret. And I'm the eldest daughter of the Duke of Marchenghast. This is Token, my partner. For now, I will allow you to enter, and I hope you truly wish to help. But before we head inside, you must understand one thing. I will not hesitate to strike you down if you attempt anything strange. Now please follow me, and I shall tell you what great evil has tormented these parts. I can level up my horse. Ooh, it's a sitting trot. Do I remember how to do sitting trot? No. I love like the Tudor style like buildings. They're so cute. Like, this area has had such effort put into it, and it has definitely been worth the wait. Like, it's gorgeous. Like, all this hanging ivy and climbing plants and stuff. There is no doubt that our castle has seen better days. To think that the most recent parts of the castle were actually completed just a few decades ago. But so much has happened since then. I love Tudor style houses. We have quite a few of them in England, like everywhere. But like they're usually just on their own. So like I love seeing them. They're so beautiful and like unique. Destroyed walls or houses can be repaired, but what cannot be repaired are all the lives we lost. Riders mourning their horses, children losing their parents, families torn apart. Until a few months ago we were at war, a horrible, gruesome war. I love the raw iron. That's so... And all the cobweb, look at that cobweb, okay? Look at how much detail that has in it. I don't really have time to admire. I have 8 minutes, so I might come back to this after my lecture and my study session. I said I'd study with my friend, so I have to do that. But once I finish, oh, look at that! That's so pretty. This is what we call the Outer Bailey. In other words, this is the main courtyard, the heart of the castle's day-to-day life. Usually both nobles and commoners go about their day here. Wow, okay, I think it's a bit frowned upon to call them commoners, but I love that statue. I can't really see what it is from this far away properly. I think that's a dragon and a knight. Anyway, it's quite cool. It looks very empty and quiet here indeed, but we have no choice. We do what we must to keep our population safe from any outside threat. You will understand that ever since the war we were always on high alert. We have to be cautious when it comes to strangers. These have been very difficult times for all of us, nobles and commoners alike. Thankfully, everyone has worked tirelessly to keep our homes safe. Attention! I believe this stranger means us no harm. There is nothing to fear. Literally no one here to, like, you know, hear that there. Okay, maybe there will be. I like the purple eye, look at that. Oh, okay. They've really stepped up the animations, I'm just saying. Sorry, I just saw someone, like, one of the villagers' dresses. Oh my god. The fashion. Okay, right, this update was, like, made for me. We highly value trust here, but we believe trust is not given but earned. It's only fair for me to help you get to know our hard-working people, so if you will, come with me and I'll introduce you to our day-to-day life. I have 6 minutes. Like, look at this fashion. Oh my god. Like, okay, it's kind of giving, like, you know, American 18th century clothing. I don't really know what that period is called. It's not probably not the Victorian times, let's face it. Mixed with like some like of the Scandinavian inspiration, maybe. Oh, we can have a stable here. Oh, that's a that's a what's it called? A horse box trailer. Yeah. Our beloved stable. It almost burnt down during the war, but we managed to extinguish the fire in time, thank goodness. We hope to restore it to its former glory in the future, but there are more severe issues to take care of first. In any case, the main stable is usable and safe. It is important to let one's horse get some rest every now and then. Oh, please tell me the moth horses. Oh. We may not share the same sort of bond with our horses as the rest of the Norwegian people, but we take great pride in them. They are our partners through thick and thin. During the war against the witches, our horses were essential. If they are unwell or hurt, it is of utmost importance that we nurse them back to health. I do like the fact that we don't have the same bond as the Norwegian people. I like this one. Look, that's so pretty. Allow me to introduce you to Hermione, Gretel and Wolfgang. Earlier I spoke to you about a recent war. Although things seem peaceful now, life has not been easy for anyone. There are so many issues to take care of: food shortages, repairs, injuries. Since you offered to help, would you like to listen to these people's concerns and see what you can do? As I'm sure you understand, I first need you to prove that you genuinely wish to help us. I hope you'll find your way around the castle now. People here are understandably nervous when it comes to seeing understandably nervous when they see an unfamiliar face, but they will warm up to you as they get to know you. Really, you wish to help cleaning up? Thank you. I did not expect this of a newcomer. I will do that, and then I actually have to go to my lesson. So, there's the paddock. Okay, right, I came at it from the wrong direction, but that's fine. The paddock looks absolutely fine to me. Like, what is she on about? Okay, we're cleaning up. Everything is strange, different. Their clothes, their tools and technology, the way they talk. It almost feels like I'm in the past. To be honest, I feel like my friend makes fun of me because he takes the mickey out of me because I send him texts like I'm from the Victorian ages, like sending a letter. So I always type out everything very fully. So, you know, I haven't even noticed the way they talk. Have you cleaned up all the clutter? That is fantastic. I hope we can arrange competitions at His Highness's paddock soon. People really need something to entertain and lift their spirits. I don't think I have time for one more if it's as quick as that. Hello, who are you and why are you in our castle? I don't know anything about you, but if Lardy, what am I saying? Lady Margaret says you're here to help, so be it. My youngest daughter was supposed to deliver our grain around the castle, but she got scared away by some noise and she ran away. Poor girl, she's too young and shouldn't have to help out. We need to find those grain sacks and deliver them. Not your daughter, like the one who's too young to be helping out. You don't want to find her, you want to find the grain sacks. Okay, found one. I like the mushrooms, okay? They're super cute. And also the people around, the falling leaves. This entire area is just so pretty. Let's do the last one. Hello, my name is Wolfgang. Your name was Olympia, is that correct? I love your outfit. I've never seen anything like it before. To be fair, I feel like this outfit actually fits in way more than like some of the other outfits I've worn. Listen, my dog Otto got loose. He is somewhere loose in the castle. I would go look for him myself, but there are certain areas in the castle I stay away from if I can. I know His Highness looks out for us, for no doubt, but he can be a frightening man, especially since the war. If that's no bother, could you please find Otto for me? I am a little worried. Okay. One of my roommates is moving around. My roommates are all really lovely, but I just, you know... I finally caught you. Wolfgang is worried about you, so let's go back to him, okay? That was like the easiest one ever. Right, and then I've actually got to go because I've got a lecture and I've got to get to uni. I have to say I'm quite happy to see that your actions match your words. I did not think that you would agree to handle some of our day-to-day problems, but you did. To be fair, we do everybody's day-to-day problems. Like, our chore list is longer than your arm, so it seems I am right to trust my instincts about you, and maybe you will be of greater support to me than you realise. Now I think it's time you understand how dire the situation is. The gate to Marchenghast Forest, it's Let me show you. Follow me, Olympia. I should have just left it at that guy. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, God, okay. Ah. It started right at the end of the war. We do not know what it is. All we know is that it came from the forest. We call these strange things the blight. Our scientists believe it is a potent plant disease. It infects crops, kills trees, and even poisons humans and animals. Of course, everyone in the castle is terrified of this. What if it starts spreading? The blight is a curse by the witches that hide in the forest. We have been feuding with them for decades, and the last war was particularly awful. They want to get rid of us all. Now that our enemies have retreated, Father has forbidden anyone from setting foot in the forest in order to avoid provoking them. But we have to do something and cannot wait any longer. I just hope the Father will see it that way. If you want to help, this is something you could do. Since you're a neutral party, you could find out more about this blight without risking a new war with the witches. Okay, I'm going to have to leave it there because I actually have to go to the uni now. But I will come back later and I will continue this, I think, because this is such an interesting story. Before I go, I really want to know where that moth horse is. I really want a moth horse. Right, I'm back. It's not the same day, it's actually Wednesday, hence why there's a trail thing. Because I got back from uni yesterday and they were drilling above my flat. So, yeah, that was fun. And then I had work, so I couldn't record later. But we're going to look at this. It's very pink. Okay, and I actually kind of like it. I'm here for this, you know? Yeah, I want to get this moth horse because I want to call it Sparrow. Yeah, no reason. But that's just... I know it's a bad name for a horse because that's a moth horse because sparrows eat moths, probably. They're birds. But I don't really care, so... Margaret. Those things are what we call petrified blight. Regular weapons cannot break it, so I think you will need something more powerful. Our blacksmith will be able to help you, and I hope that will allow us to open up the access to the forest. I struggle to read sometimes. It's like when I'm in my head I can read just fine. As soon as I try and read out loud, oh. Our forge here has many uses. My microphone cable is just right in my way. Our forge here has many uses. We are fortunate that we can forge not only regular tools and weapons, but also more rare items. Here, I am entrusting you with this magic shard. The blacksmith will need this in order to forge a lance for you. This shard practically screams Pandoria to me. I wonder how they got that power. Are you going to be as iconic as Conrad? No, you're not. Okay. Hello, Lady Margaret has... There's an exclamation mark in there. Hello, Lady Margaret has requested a magic lance for you. That's how you're meant to read it. Yow. Okay. I'm literally learning Norwegian, so you'd think I'd be better at like Scandinavian names, but all I've learned is that the way I think you pronounce them is exactly the wrong way to pronounce them. So I know that's wrong, but I don't know how to pronounce it. It has been a long time since we last forged one of those. It must mean that she deemed you worthy of it, and that is essential to ensure our safety. I trust Lady Margaret with my life. Is that a good idea? So you have my trust too. However, we require our riders to earn their equipment here, so you will be the one using this forge, and I will guide you through it. What is it with these blacksmiths going, yeah, we know that we're the ones that, like, are the ones that learnt this trade, but you actually have to forge your own lance here. Heat the iron in the forge. Okay, work the iron on the... Where's the anvil? There's the anvil. Cool the... Where's the water? There. Could you imagine if, like, this was in real life where you went to a blacksmith and you were like, can I actually have a sword, please? And they were like, yeah, but you have to actually forge it yourself. Like, what would be the point of going to a blacksmith in the first place? You go to them because of their expertise. Like, if I could do it on my own, why are we doing it on... Do you need to heat it up? Heat the iron in the forge. This is just confusing me. Yeah, I do have forging experience because Conrad also put me through my paces for no reason, even though he's the blacksmith and I am just a mere kid that came to a summer camp, apparently. Now I will use your magic shard to add some finishing touches. Oh, so if you're finally going to do something. Okay. Fatigue. Fatigue. Is that Swedish, do you reckon? Because it looks a bit like a Norwegian word. Now your lance is ready. Here you go. Or Danish, maybe? This is Swedish company, Star Stable. Okay, that's kind of like a power pose if I didn't have my mouse right there. Don't smile like that. You've acquired a lance. Thank you. Please be careful if that is. Uses extremely powerful magic, and most people would not be able to wield it. If you ask me, I hope this is the last time I ever forge one of those. I would much rather make horseshoes and chandeliers, and make poor unsuspecting children do blacksmithing probably as well. Look at me rambling again. Please hurry back to Lady Margaret. If she has deemed it necessary to make one for you, it can only mean one thing. Dark times are upon us again. Clearly, there is more to you than meets the eye, Olympia. Only a few of us have enough affinity to wield Pandoric lances. Being entrusted one is a great honour in our society, as it contains immense power. Therefore, I ask you to only use it against the Blight, and not for anything else. I shall now teach you how to wield it. I'm terrible at the lancing minigame. In like Big Bonnie's medieval camp, so this is not going to go great. Thanks to this lance, you should be able to break the petrified Blight. Like a regular lance, you need to be charged with your horse towards your target. First, you need to aim for the smaller fragments in order to weaken its heart. Okay, so we're going like forward, are we? Okay. Like. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Let me just. I know I missed one. Fine work. Now you need to aim for the heart to break it. Let me go. Let's go. Okay, I was not expecting it to come on that side. I was expecting it to come on the other side. Okay. You've opened the passage to the forest. I have never seen someone learn to wield our lances so quickly. For most people, this would take months of practice. Impressive work, Olympia. To be fair, we do have the medieval camp, so. If you are ready, it's time for you to venture into the forest. I must be honest with you. There are many There are many dangers lurking in there. As children, all of us have heard tales about that forest. People vanishing in swamps, trees coming to life, or terrifying beasts that haunt our nightmares. Why can I not read? Okay. Terrifying beasts that haunt your nightmares. However, the most evil presence in the forest is undoubtedly the witches. They are strong and merciless, and they would do anything to get rid of us all in this castle. I wish I did not have to give such an important mission to a newcomer, but I fear for our people's safety, and I shudder to think about what might happen if we do not do something. This is why I need you to find their hamlet and find a way to stop their blight. Easy there. What's wrong, gingerbread? You're right. What is it? This strange fog. It doesn't feel safe to ride into at all. I was going to think it was going to say. Why are we going back? We're such cowards. Come on. You were not able to progress further because of the horrible blighted fog. I should have spoken about that before I sent you off. Please accept my apologies. I hoped it would not affect you and gingerbread in the same way. Allow me to explain this properly. Thank you for sending us in unprepared. Okay, we're nearly there. This is so bright and like pink. Like, Jesus Christ. This blighted fog covers the whole forest and poisons any living being within a few seconds. So you cannot stay in it for too long, or it will infect you and your horse. Okay, maybe we're not cowards in the first place. Okay. When in the forest, please proceed with caution. The witches and beasts could be anywhere. Stay on your horse. Do not dismount. I do not want the blight to take you like it took others before. That fog is another strange manifestation of the blight. Although Father has forbidden it, I ventured into the outskirts of the forest before, and I spotted a witch in the distance. She had a lantern that kept her and her horse safe from the blighted fog. If you can get hold of their magic, you might be able to navigate the forest safely without being affected by the blight. That could also allow us to protect the castle from the... Oh, what is that? Something seems to be approaching. Well, that's convenient. Oh, look at that thing! What? I've never seen a creature like that before. Watch out. It does not seem aggressive this time. What does it want? Look, it seems to be holding a witch lantern. In any case, I cannot let it into the castle. Not only has father ordered it, but our people are scared of forest beasts. That is so cute. What? Look at it. Hello, little one. You want me to follow you? Chirp, chirp. That sounded like a car being turned on and off. That sounds like a yes to me. Let's see what it wants, Gingerbread. It seems the lantern it's carrying holds some form of magic energy. I feel quite safe with it. Let's follow it into the forest, but let's make sure we stay close to it and to the lantern. I want one, like, in real life. Oh, okay. Stop, this is no place for you. Bit rude. Return to your castle now, or I will turn you into one of these trees. I would absolutely love to be a tree. Like, hit me up. What do we have here? A little lost squirrel. Did the castle folk send you? You have no idea what you got yourself into. I feel like I do. We won't let anyone into our hamlet. The hamlet and the forest is all we have left. Our sisters are gone, our lands are poisoned, the beasts are suffering. What more can you take from us? I don't belong to the castle, I come from Jorvik, and I'm not here to attack you or the hamlet, I swear. Silence, I see you have the evil lands. All the same you are. You won't fool us ever again. Be gone now. Leave this forest immediately, or you will forever be part of it. It's no use. Well, now what can I do? I guess I have to go back to Margaret. Chirp. I'm sorry, little one. Can you help me back to the castle? You still want me to follow you? Alright, but better be quick in case that witch comes back. Why are we following the order of this thing? I mean, I know it holds the lantern, but could we not just, like, take the lantern? Oh no. Understated reaction, but yeah, pretty much. The blight, it took me. The blight, I feel weak. Please help me. Alright, we can do this, Gingerbread. Let's free this beast from the blight. We can use the Pandoric lance from Margaret. Let's start by destroying the fragments. Don't we need to stay close to that thing though? Oh, they're so cute. I just know that's like a plush opportunity for them, but like, look at them. I'm free! The blight is terrifying. It took so many of my kind, so many of the other beast kinds. Oaks, pines, grass, flowers too. That's horrible. Are you feeling better now? Yes, thank you so much for your help, Olympia and Gingerbread. Without you, I would have... That's one way to censor. Wait, how do you know our names? I know many things since I danced around the lonely beacon. Our life warden, the Salter sisters, call me Ilredrich. My kind is called okay, Mahir, and we have called this forest home for many centuries. We have seen it, the destruction, the war, the hatred, and now the blight has taken over everything. Your help will be needed. We must find a way to stop the blight together, before it is too late. I will do whatever I can to help. I'm here for the nature more than the people, to be honest. Thank you, Olympia. There is so much for you to learn about this place. I'm gonna forget I did a voice for this guy, like, as soon as I finish talking to him. We will talk more later. I sense someone coming our way. Oh, Abigail again. You, why are you still here? Did I not tell you to leave? Oh. Well then, if you don't want to leave this forest, then so be it. Would you prefer being turned into a tree or a beetle, perhaps? No, stop. She freed me from the blight with the lance, although she did not have to. She's not like the others. She cares. She cares? Did the squirrel help Mahir without being asked? Why do they all call us squirrels? I'm just saying. I swear that's not like only these people. I swear we get cool squirrels by other people. And she even used that evil lance for good cause. Intriguing. Maybe we can have some use for you after all. Who are you? Speak. There we go. Alright then, you can keep the lantern that Mahir borrowed from us, as long as you don't use it for evil, but it's been drained of its energy. You will need to refuel it to protect yourself from the blight. Thank you, I will use it well. This lantern fits nicely on my saddle, but it does shine a lot less than before. How do I refuel it? See those things flying around? Those are called wandering seeds. They come from our life-warding trees, the lonely beacon. We use them to fuel our lanterns with our glimmer magic. The magic glimmer in that lantern will protect you from the blight, but only if it's not drained. You will need to pick up wandering seeds before it's empty. Oh, do we have to actually go do that? Okay. Come on. Collect. Okay. How many do we have to pick up? Look at that, you can listen after all. Well done. One last thing, the glimmer in the lantern is connected to the bond, so you have to keep your lantern on your horse for it to work. Prove yourself worthy of it by reaching our hamlet. I'll wait for you there, for a while at least. Let's see if you find it. I have a nice handy little marker, so I should be fine. Right. You gotta go this way. I'm gonna go the path of most resistance. I know it already. That's so cute. I love these houses, and they've got like hats? No, roofs like a witch's hat. That's so cute. Look at them. They're so cute, and like all the detail, amazing. Alright, you know how to use our lantern, and you found the hamlet, and you even showed you care about the beasts of the forest. An introduction is in order, I suppose. My name is Abigail. I'm one of the sisters of... I knew you were Abigail because you had a very handy dandy little name tag above your head when you first popped into existence. I'm one of the sisters of the Solstice Coven. In other words, the witches that live, should I say, survive in this forest. I'll show you a couple of things you need to know if you want to be of any use to us. There are so few of us left, so don't expect a thriving, happy town. I think doing this one's a bit of less... I don't know, combative? No, not combative. It's, accusational. Wait, I have a question. Can you witches cast a spell to get rid of the blight? You ask a lot of questions, but I don't know you enough to answer that. Show us you're on our side, and then maybe we'll talk about this again one day. For now, we have better things to do, so follow me. And you're gonna walk the slowest. There's a spider. Okay. You've already met the Mahir, but this is where they like to spend time with us. They're extremely intelligent beings, very ancient too. But according to the castle folk, they're monsters. They say the Mahir are the ones creating our nightmares or something. So ignorant, the lot of them. It's true, their spells... It's true, their call can be a little spooky. And if they fear for their life, you don't want to see what they can do. But that's only if you threaten them first, most of the time. But the sisters that came before us lived with them for centuries. Who could hate or fear them? The Mahir are the most benevolent beings you'll ever meet. Please tell me. Oh, you can buy one! I don't want to buy one for the price of a horse, but oh my god. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen. The moth horse! Here you'll find our most beloved companions, the moth horses. They used to live in the forest, but because of the blight we've had to keep them here. But they're brave and they will venture into the forest when required. Oh my god. I want one. And the oh. I really want one, and I will They said moth horses, so I feel like there's going to be more of them, so I don't know whether to wait for like all of them. But I'm so impatient, I really want one. You're welcome to our hamlet for now, but you better watch yourself. Do anything uncouth and I'll take that lantern right back. I'm watching you. That's fair. Oh, how far have we got for the next milestone? Not very far. I kind of like the spring stuff. I kind of want this. What have you got? Which necessities? Absolutely. Is that a moth hat? It is. Look at that. Amazing. I think there are going to be different types of moth horse, because there's different types of hats, and that one clearly is not for my horse. Like, this one is the not soaring wing hat, and this one is the green wing, so I reckon there might be another one eventually. When they feel like it, I guess. You saw how tough things are out here. Beasts don't stand a chance in the forest of the Blight. If only we had a large, cosy space that would allow them in, like a big castle full of riches and free from the Blight fog. They have it nice and easy up there. Lots of space, clean water and food. There's so few of us left here, and the Blight is threatening all beings. But see, the castle folk, they're terrified of the beasts. Some even hate them. You have no idea who they really are. They're not what they seem. Margaret, do you think you can convince her to care for the beasts? She's just like her awful father. She'll never dare go against him. But you're welcome to try if you want. That's why I keep telling my sisters. That's what I keep telling my sisters. If we don't do anything different this time, we're doomed. Beasts, witches, all of us. I'll allow you to come and go in this hamlet as you please, as long as you really want to save the beasts from the Blight. In return, we expect you to pull your weight. There's more than enough to do for all of us. The Blight is causing a lot of suffering to the beasts that call this forest home. It's time for you to learn about other beast kinds and learn how you can help them. If you don't know which task to pick up, feel free to check our task board. Why don't you go check it out now and then come back to me? The other witches here are a lot more mistrustful. One day you'll get why, but I can tell you who you can talk to. The Blight isn't the only threat in this forest. There are also old shadows haunting and tormenting us. Those shadows, they are the ghosts of our dead sisters. We call them shadow witches. Are these the same shadow witches as the one on Scarecrow Hill? Shadow witches can be encountered anywhere. Where they pass away, they will roam. Every day we have to perform our ritual to appease the shadows of the past witches. This is a difficult trek in the forest, but it should not be a problem for a skilled rider such as you. If you feel ready to take on the challenge, talk to Mercy over there. She'll be waiting. Okay, so we'll go talk to some people and find out some more stuff. I don't know where I'm going. Hang on a sec, or I'm already lost. I'm so lost. 1 second. Turn me around. There we go. I'm back. I'm back. I'm in. I'm in. Up. Okay. My god. That was stressful. I tell you what, they did do a great job at like the creepy forest feel we have going on here. Like, it is actually a very creepy forest. So. Oh, it's a cute little baby. Look at him, he looks like a giant tortoise crossed with a bison. Oh, poor thing. This is the Waldfengen. We believe it was here when the forest came to life. They are a tree spirit, although some think that the Marchenghast forest itself took this form. It looks like a dog. It reminds me in harmony with the forest. It lives in harmony with the forest, feeding off the wandering spirits' seeds that you see floating around everywhere. This causes the shelter to light up, which provides light and warmth for all living beings. When the Blight came, we saw that the Waldfengen's light offered a refuge from the toxic fog, and our coven took inspiration from it in order to craft our lanterns. When the Waldfengen is in its home, it offers a safe shelter around it, and even charges our lanterns like the lantern trees. They choose to make their home where the wind carries the wandering seeds. However, just like any beast, it can get lost. Without any light left in its shell, it can't find the strength to cross the blight. It's got like a bat face and like the body of a bison, tortoise shell, sorry. Platypus's feet and like kangaroo tail. It looks quite cool. Like all the animal designs for this forest are incredible and genuinely adorable. Good, the wild penguin is back home. It usually remains in its home for only a few days, then wanders off again the following week. Is it searching for more wandering seeds, or does it have another purpose? We don't know. It is not up to us to question, nor keep it locked up for our selfish needs. The next time it needs our help, we just help. And now we count on you too, Olympia. You could put a tracker on it and see where it's going. Like, then that might help you know where it's trying to get to. I think I managed to get myself stuck. Oh dear. Right. Okay, so now I guess I gotta go back to Marchenghast Castle. I'm just gonna take the trailer for that, because I don't want to get lost through this forest. So. You must be Olympia. Your horse is gorgeous. What's their name? Gingerbread? How lovely. Oh yes, I've heard about you. You seem to have impressed other people around town. Word travels fast. But you won't be able to convince me that easily. I answer the Duke and the Duke only. However, I am more than happy to assist you if you wish to learn about our magnificent show jumping traditions. Let's go. My manners. Let me introduce myself. I am Frau, I just did it. Frau Gisela von Mode, and I am very proud to serve His Highness Wilhelm Jacob von Marchenghast. I come from a long line of I thought it said a long line of horses. I can't read today. I come from a long line of horse lovers and competition enthusiasts. The House of Marchenghast takes horses very seriously, and show jumping is among the most noble activities a rider can dedicate themselves to. If you ask me, it's the best way to get familiar with the Marchenghast culture and take part in our day-to-day life. You are new to our castle, so like all newcomers, you must earn your place in our society. Here we teach show jumping to all, whether they are of noble rank or more modest origins. Luckily for me, I have done a lot of show jumping with the other Trailblazer thing they had at Christmas. That one. Did a lot of show jumping for that. I like the lancers, that's cool. Yes, you surely share a bond with your horse. That is some tongue twister. You surely share a strong bond with your horse. Let's do that one again, because I want to. And it also gives XP for my horse. Ever since I was a small child, I've always been fascinated by beasts. I never understood why people called them monsters. But with the war and everything that happened, that wasn't a really popular belief around here. So I would be delighted to help change people's minds around here. The thing is, it won't be easy, and it will take time. The beasts are scaring the inhabitants and vice versa. I just saw one of them here fly by. Would you mind looking up there and see if you find it? If you do, please bring it here and we'll release it back into the forest. Someday the people here will be ready to see them around. Understandably, they don't feel very safe around us castle folk, so they tend to hide to avoid harm. Once you're in the castle's courtyard, try listening to its calls. Or I could follow the yellow dot on my map. That too. Okay, I think I've done all the quests. That took me like an hour and a half, so yeah, it's actually quite a well plotted out plotline, and there's a lot more to do. This is not just the end. There's obviously the entirety of the progression over here, which I'm running to as fast as my horse can. There's this, so it's not just going to end here. We've got like 3 things here, so like level 2 and then level 3 and then I assume like level 4 over here somewhere, 5 maybe. So actually it's not just like doing reputation and then just kind of getting it. They give you a goal, so it makes it easier, I think, when you have something to work towards. It's a very nice area. I love the area. Like the castle is just, look at that. Let's hide me and my horse. Look at that. That is such a pretty place. Like Marchenghast is just gorgeous. Yeah, so it's a great area. I really love the area. It's beautiful, definitely worth the wait. They put a lot of thought into it. The beasts are all so cute. And like, if they wanted to make plushes of anything, those Mahir are super cute, and those probably would like sell pretty well if they did. You know, just an observation. And like all the detail they put into it is absolutely amazing. So it's definitely worth the hype and the wait, I think. Anyway, yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I don't know how long it's going to be, probably quite long because the quests were quite long. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I don't post very often because I've got university and a lot of other stuff going on, so I just kind of post when I can, which if you look at my channel isn't that often. So if you don't want to subscribe, totally understand, but it'd be nice if you did. And I shall see you whenever I next upload, which I think the next one I might do is a training time, maybe, if I did, because I don't know, quests taken out of me. I need to drink a lot and like there's a lot of running back and forth. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.